All right, Shalom. Shalom. All right, go ahead and get this started. Start this off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Wahakadash Fakah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the brothers teaching the truth. First and foremost, Salakia, the hopeful elect, the faithful elect, those slated to be saved from the destruction that's been declared from the beginning to happen to America. That's code worded in the Bible as the daughter of Babylon, and to different parts of the globe as well. You know, the whole globe really, but primarily here. And to all his wicked inhabitants hereof. Those slated to be saved being none other than the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right. So-called West Indians, so-called Seminole Indians. The men teaching the truth, the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, and the men, women, and children have turned back to their heritage and are in the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And all hell is going, you know, is continuously going forth. All right. And it's the 36th episode of I Will Stand Upon My Watch. I just got a, alert notification on, residents of Washington State town told to evacuate due to threat of an explosion. See what I'm saying? So, hey man, we stand upon the watch. This place is on its way down, on its way out. And as it says right here, Biden vetoes. We're gonna be going into in this episode. We're gonna be going into Biden vetoes LGBT protection and destruction. That's what he vetoed, man. Now, real quick, let's get that word veto. Got veto. Salakia.
Veto.
So you got veto. It says a constitutional right to decision or proposal made by a lawmaking body. Exercise a veto against a decision. Okay, so I shouldn't have said veto. I should say I've been thinking the whole time this word was veto. But anyway, I forget what word they use, but pretty much it should actually be. Let me see if I can change this damn title, man. Because they want to change shit. The hell? I don't know. I'll change it afterwards. All right. So going back to here, it says veto. Pretty much the opposite would be to approve or to authorize. That's pretty much what I'm getting at. Now it says Salakia. Pull my screen up. Get off this damn screen. All right. Share my screen. And let's go into it. All right. Veto. So it says Biden, non-veto, but Biden plans fewer rules, more shots, new vaccination drive. All right. So pretty much this is what we're going to be going into. This shows exactly what the episode is going to be about, because this dude pretty much passed LGBT protection and just more destruction. That's all his everything he just stepped in the office just to do was further more destruction. And I got plenty of articles pulled up on how that's true. You see what I'm saying? Now, Let's start off with this real quick. This Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables. Yeah, because we're gonna get that word reprove real quick. I just wanna reprimanded, admonished. All right. And we also got here chastise. Yep. Upbraid, pull up. You know, pretty much when the Lord raps. let me when Jake be like, let me rap to you. Let me rap with you real quick. You see what I'm saying? Give someone hell. Yeah, because that's what set your ass on fire to come in and you know, speak on all of these detestable things if this is your lot. You see what I'm saying? So I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Because once you reprove, then you know you're gonna be able to convert sinners unto the Lord, as the scriptures tell us. But anyway, it says in the Psalms, the 51st chapter, it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. You see, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, and that vision is going into, you know, the Father's complete will. You see what I'm saying? Being fulfilled. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, and we got certain parts of the vision. So the missiles hit in America, the race wars, the spiritual power being granted, Yahushua coming back, the kingdom being restored, these heathens being put in slavery, all these different things. It says, for the vision is yet for more famine, pestilence, and sword, anarchy, all these different things. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Oh, the revealing of the man of perdition. You see what I'm saying? For the vision, that's another part of the Lord's will. For that time to come when the man of perdition is revealed, and this is so-called white man. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. See that? And then when you go into the fourth verse, is going straight into this man. But anyway, Salakia. All right, let's go here. So Biden plans fewer. He plans fewer rules. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because this dude is lawless. You see what I'm saying? This dude is the who the scriptures talk about. See what I'm saying? Let me get this real quick. Hebrews in the 12th chapter. I'm gonna do less commentary, just bring the information out for Salakia. Jump 16 chapter, 16th verse, Salakia. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Now, you go into the word profane. Profane. It says, relating or devoted to that which is not sacred or biblical, secular rather than religious. You see, let's get that word secular, denoting attitudes, activity, or other things that have no religious or spiritual basis. Yeah, because the so-called white man is a carnal creature. He's a carnal creation, worldly, earthly. Look, Roman history. See that? And the Romans is so-called white people, who are the Edomites. All right. Now, ungodly, disrespectful, they're just disgusting, debased, defiled, violent, contaminated, polluted, tainted. It's just disgusting, man. All right, these people, man. So why would you come with this? Biden plans fewer rules. Because what's rule? What does rule mean? Let's get rules real quick. Just to show you the destruction is coming to this place. He's finna further the destruction. Rules. Go figure. Nigga woman on here. See that? Look, rules. See, said play with my, but don't play with my. You see what I'm saying? Shit is crazy, man. All right. She's esteemed in this place. Doja Cat, whoever that is, I heard of her, but I don't know who she is. But anyway, it says one of a set of explicit or understood regulations or principles governing conduct with a, so rules are a set of explicit or understood regulations or principles governing conduct within a particular activity or spirit. Yeah, so the way is ways you're supposed to carry yourself in certain spirits and in certain activities. See, it's the rules, it's the order. Look, law. So pretty much the man is saying he's planning fewer rules. Now let's go into it. Fewer laws. You know, more shots and new vaccination drive. Well, you go to Baruch, the 4th chapter. This is the book of the commandments of God. You see this whole book, the whole Bible that they just sworn in on, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but as such as leave it shall die. So if America, y'all don't go on to keep these laws, man, hey man, you're gonna die. Okay. So here we go. Let's go to Romans. Let's go to Romans, the 7th chapter real quick and jump down to the 12th verse. See, it's beautiful. No, not ye, no, ye not, brethren. Verse 1. I'll get this real quick. Brethren, if I speak to them that know the law, how that the law had dominion over a man as long as he liveth, yeah, because this is how you deem, wicked. But anyway, let's go to now we know it's a grace period and all this other stuff, but look, what shall we say there? Verse 7. Is the law sin? God forbid. You see, nay, I had not known sin but by the law. And sin is going against what the Father, once again, his rules, certain a government, a certain conduct for certain in a certain place, like on earth. You see what I'm saying? Or a certain conduct for a certain activity you might be participating in. See that? So it says, what shall we say then? Is the law sin? God forbid, most high forbid. God Bashemel Shah forbid. Nay, I had not known sin but by the law, because it tell you what you can and can't do, how you supposed to move in this situation, what you supposed to do in that situation. But I had not known lust except the law has said, thou shalt not covet. See that? So it's beautiful, man. It says, but sin taking occasion by the commandment, which is going into those rules, laws, wrought in me all manner of concupiscence, for without the law, sin was dead. So yeah, you can't be held responsible. You see what I'm saying? Now, for I was alive without the law once, but when the commandment came, sin, I guess that's revived and I died. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because you was able to be held accountable. You was going against the book of law. You left it, so you didn't come to it. So in order for you to come to life, and instead left it by not following certain rules and regulations, a proper way of conduct, things deemed right for the Lord on earth. You see what I'm saying? And that's a bunch of things. All right. So it said, in the commandment which was ordained to life, I found to be unto death. See that? Yeah, because you leave it. It says, for sin taking occasion by the commandment deceived me, and by it slew me. See that? But anyway, let's get to the point. Verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy, you see, and the commandment holy and just and good. So the law is good, man. And it says, what that then which is good made, was that then which is good made death unto me? Most high forbid. But sin, that it might appear sin. See that? That which is good made sin. You see what I'm saying? because what is good is declared as good, and anything that's opposite, what is good in the law is anything. Let me see, I want to say this right. What's good in the law is the things that's written. Anything opposite of the things that's written, how you are to move, will be bad. So the things that is written that shows you what's good is good, right? That's why it brings you life. Life is good. So it only by seeing those good things, it makes sin appear, because sin is just simply what's opposite of what's good, which is what's simply written. So sin is simply what's opposite of what's written in the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Shema Shah in this book, this entire book, because this is the book of the commandments of Yahweh Shema Shah. It says that it might appear, you see, sin. So it can clearly show you. It says, working death in me by that which is good, that sin by the commandment might become exceeding sinful. Yeah, because this is going to be nothing but sin. If it say do this and you do the opposite, what you will go on to do is the opposite, is just completely sin. So that's why it's just exceeding sinful. But it says, for we know that the law is spiritual, so rules, but I am carnal, sold under sin. So that's that. Now let's go ahead and get into this. It says Biden plans fuel rules. So what does that tell you about these people, man? This is the red man. This is Esau, man. This is him. It says more shots and new vaccination drive. Well, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Let me see if I can get this real quick. I believe that's, let's see. Let's try this real quick. It's Leviticus. All right. Leviticus. I believe it's the 21st chapter, might be 22nd. Yeah, here we go. 21st, 21 and 5. It says, they shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard. Where's that? Where you at, man? See, fear rules. That man old as hell, man. It says, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. See that? So that goes into a shot, because that's what that jab is gonna do. You see what I'm saying? That's what that jab is gonna do. Now, real quick, let's go ahead and get to the nitty gritty of it, because we're in the New Testament, and everybody in the New Testament just went on to teach what Yahweh Shah taught, man. You see? Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Continue what was already written. This is Matthew 5:17. Think not, I am come to destroy the law. See that? Because the law is spiritual. You see, or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Actually do it. See that? It says, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle or title shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. And all things have not been fulfilled yet, man. You see what I'm saying? So it says, whosoever shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. All right. Now moving on. Real quick, let me prove this point real quick. This is Romans in the 15th chapter. In the 4th verse, it says, for whatsoever, I'm going to start at 2. For even Hamashiach pleased not himself, but as it is written, the reproaches of them that reproached thee fell on me. See that? Yeah, because Yahweh Shai, he was teaching the Lord's doctrine. He was doing what the Lord wanted, and that's that law. He was coming unto life. You see that? So people ain't with that. People don't want to deal with that. You see what I'm saying? So on the reproaches right there, it says, for even Hamashiach please not himself, but as it is written, the reproaches of them that reproach thee, who, because really, Yahweh Shah said, no man can hate you. He that receiveth you, receiving me. You see what I'm saying? And he that don't receive you, don't receive me, but don't ultimately receive the Father. Because we just teaching what Yahweh wants. You see what I'm saying? So it says, the reproaches of them that reproach thee fell on me. When you do what the Lord says, people gonna come up against you because people are against the Lord. It says, for whatsoever things against his laws, man, his rules. It says, for whatsoever his conduct. See that? Which is royal. See, but for so whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. And what's before this, the Old Testament. But if you even want to be more technical, what's before Romans? Matthew. See that? So it says, which were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Now, Yahweh Shah, no one can after him can go on and destroy, because he said that's not what he came to do. So that means it still stands, these rules. But this guy just sworn on the Bible. So let's just find something interesting about more shots, which we just found out you can't do because it all still stands. But let's get it in the New Testament. All right. Let's get Galatians, the 5th chapter. All right. I'm going to keep this short and sweet to the point, you know. But anyway, it says Galatians 4, and I'm going to start at 16. It says, this I say, walk in the spirit. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 14. It says, beautiful. It says, for all the laws fulfilled in one word, even this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And love is keeping the commandments. It tell you that. And John, 1 John, the 6th chapter, 1 John 6, I believe it is. It tell you that in St. John 14 and 15, 14th chapter, 15th verse. You know, and a slew of others. So that's what love is keeping the commandments, because you're gonna do the law. See that? So that's how you're gonna be good, do right by your brother. And what does it go on to say? This is verse 16. That I say then, this I say then, walk in the spirit. Remember, the spirit is a part of this book. Aslaki. The spirit is these words, which is, you know, the whole book, right? And we just read earlier how the law is spiritual. See that? So this I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Yeah, because the flesh is one thing and the law is spiritual. Spiritual is another thing. So if you're doing the laws, you're being spiritual, man. It says, for the flesh lust is against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary one to another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. Now I'm going to jump down to 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, meaning clear, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft. When you look that word witchcraft up, you get a shot, man. That's what you get. Let me get it real quick. Galatians. Galatians in the 5th chapter. Okay, ain't been going on. Try to wrap this up in the next 10, 15. Okay. Now let me go back. And we ain't even got to what the dude, you know what I'm saying, what this go into yet, man. But we just cutting it to show how much destruction is gonna come. Because if they go on to push this and people go on to do this, the Lord already said all that we're just gonna show one that that's not other law, man. You see what I'm saying? Which people should know, but we still got to bring it out. And then we just read earlier how, well, if you go on and lead this book with the conduct and the rules, you see what I'm saying? If you lead these rules, that's demanded to be in these certain activities and in certain on the earth and in the spirit, because the earth is a spirit. See that? So you're gonna actually die. And and all America will be participating in that, and then that will have to bring ultimately to not only the people but America, because America is ran by the people. So this place gonna have to go. So there's just no way you can escape America being destroyed, man, because these people are not with the Lord, man. All right. Now you get that word witchcraft in the same chapter. See that? Same verse and everything. You get the word pharmakia or pharmakia, right? Anyway.
Psalms G 53:31. Pharmakia.
Yeah. See that? The use of drugs. See that? Poisoning. That's why in the last segment of this, you're going to see how crazy it is. It says sorcery, magical arts often found in connection with idolatry and foster by, see, deceptions and seductions of idolatry. Now, real quick, let's get that word drugs. That pharmaceutical drug. So there you go. See, prescription drug. The Lord not dealing with that. It's witchcraft. See that? See how you got wizard, pill identification wizard. Lord not dealing with any of that, man. He already done said here. I believe that's I'm gonna quote it wrong. Yep. Exodus 22 and 8 and 18. It says, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live." So that there shall not be found among you any that maketh his son or daughter pass through the fire, that use divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch. You know, and you partaking in witchcraft. And to make it more clear to you, the word pharmacy is literally in here. See, medication, pharmacy. See that? So it never gets old. This is right in the Bible, man. You know, let's get some pictures and see what this type of stuff look like. What's that? It's a syringe, man. These are drugs. See that? You ain't supposed to take no damn jab, man. It's witchcraft. Lord ain't dealing with that. You see that? Gambling with your life, man. See that? There you go. There you go. And what is it again? Pharmakeia, the word for witchcraft. See? The use or administering of drugs. So you can't use them or give them out. See that? It got to be, the Lord ain't dealing with these man-made things, man. The Lord deal with the herbs, man. See what I'm saying? Just to keep it, you know, clear cut with you, man. That's all it is money. See that? Now let's do something real quick, man. Let's do something. All right. Woo. Woo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There you go. Here go the company. See that? Pfizer. There it is. What that say? See that? Drugs, man. So what is this dude talking about, man? Oh, uh-oh. 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 Got another one. Oh, man. Oh, man. This what this is? Oh man, European what? European what? European who? Regulator approves what? See that? You don't take no damn jab. What's a jab? What's a jab, man? See that? It says, learners, the definition of jab. It says, a quick or sudden hit with something sharp or hard. An injection of something, such as medicine, into your body with a needle. This is on the Merriam-Webster dictionary, man. See this? To pierce with or with a sharp object. See that? You cannot make this up. So you people can't say you didn't know, man. You know, but the devil, he blocked the videos. He do all type of wickedness, man. So that's that. That's that jab, man. You ain't supposed to take no damn jab. See that? EU drugs. Lord is not dealing with this, man. You take this. Let's find out what's gonna happen. You know? So this is against the rule book, man. This is against the rule book. All right. So what is this dude doing, man? He trying to lead. He about to die, and everybody with him gonna die. Now, real quick, let's go ahead and go back to this Galatians 5:20. It says, I'm gonna start at 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest. This is not of the spirit, meaning it's against the law. You see, which are these? Adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft. See that? Using drugs, getting jabs. See that? It says hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the kingdom of God. See that, man? Hey, man. We do this in the spirit if we being spiritual. Because it tell you in Romans, the 8th chapter, you know, the carnal mind will be obviously opposite of the word. And it tell you that it's enmity against God. So these people hate the most high. So Biden plans fewer rules, more shots, and new, you see, vaccination drive. See that? Now, what are he going to do? Really, we can just run through it. You can look this up on your own. It said it's been a dismal failure so far. He said will help the U.S. meet his goal of 100 million doses in his first 100 days in office. He said he asked people to mask up for 100 days after his inauguration, calling it a patriotic act. Man, get your ass out of here, dude. Lord gonna kill your little weasel ass. You ain't nothing. You're nobody. You're nothing. You're a worm, bro. You're less than a worm, because Jacob is a worm. You're nothing. You're nothing, bro. You're not in control. You people not ruling none. You ain't. Lord's using you to play out your last little rulership, man. You're finished. You're done. Your people finished. Lord's in control. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is in control and been in control this entire time, and he's gonna stay in control. See that? He plans to set up community vaccination centers and mobile clinics, jumpstart an effort to make, you know, jabs available. See that? You know what a jab is now, which is that available at pharmacies. See that? They got pharmacies set up. So you can't make this stuff up. And they 100% getting down on our people, you so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. I'm sure you scroll through this, you probably gonna find something on that. But that's a part of his whole little where are you at? I might have got rid of it. Let me see. Yeah, you can go look up Joe Biden's outline, 100 days, something like that, 10-day outline or something like that. Go look it up. We did a watch on it already. I mean, we sat down and went into it. You know, it's the declaring the end from the beginning. You know, first volume. Go check it out. All right. So moving on. So he's planning that. Now let's get more rules. Ooh. Biden signs executive order enhancing LGBTQ protections on day one. It says the order tells federal agencies to apply discrimination protections to, you know, orientation and gender identity at. So this dude's gonna make everything worse, as the Lord said, man. You know, look, man, you thought Trump was bad. Well, we'll have you know, according to the word, Second Ezra's, we can go here. You know what? Matter of fact, let's start with this one first. We can go here. 14 and I should have just got the chapter, but it's all good. Okay. It says, verse 16, it says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen, meaning during the Trump's time, shall be done hereafter. But look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much more the evils increase upon them that dwell upon the earth, that dwell therein. See, for the truth is fled far away. It says, and leasing is hard at hand. For now hasted the vision to come which thou hast seen, and that's the vision we went into. So now when you go back into that Second Ezra, the 5th chapter, so the Lord is telling us when you think things getting bad, hey man, Trump, that wasn't nothing, man. And you're gonna see this. Never Second Ezra 5:1. It says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, meaning signs, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number, 100 million doses. It says, and the way of truth shall be hidden. They consult against thy hidden ones, man. And the land shall be barren of faith, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And ultimately, it's just going to bring the destruction of this place. That's what this is going on, talking about. In the land that thou seest now to have root shall thou see wasted suddenly. Yeah, because look how these people rule it. You know, going carrying it out, man. See what I'm saying? So it's gonna get worse. Why? Because there's another thing opposing the spirit, man. The book of the commandments, rules. See, less rules. This going into less rules. What's a rule, man? What's a rule? That, you know, Yahushua, who people ignorantly call Jesus, said he didn't come to get rid of. This is 22 and 5. The woman, Deuteronomy 22 and 5, known as the second law. The book Deuteronomy is known as the second law. It says, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. See that? So also, I believe in Deuteronomy, the 18th chapter. So you already know that stuff is off. You know, these people is off, their whole community, man. I ain't what I want. That community consists of all type of just craziness. See Leviticus 20 and 13. See that? You can read that yourself. See, their blood gonna be upon them, man. Man also lied with mankind. She lied with woman. With they woman, both of them have committed abomination. They shall be surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them, man. The Lord is not dealing with none of that. And then let's get one more, just to show you the continuation of it in the scriptures, man. In the New Testament, what you people think save y'all. Y'all don't understand Paul, man. Just quit picking Paul up. You don't understand Paul. You know? You don't know what you're dealing with. So this is I'm gonna start at the 1 and 25. You know, because the Lord, he turned this thing up. It says, I'm gonna start at 21, because that when they knew God, they glorify him not as God. Yeah, because it's clear that this the word of God, you know, and then you know, you got nature. People try to change nature, the so-called white man, and how things supposed to be. Neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations and foolish in their heart. I wonder if I can make an orange or apple. You see, when you should just be thankful that, you know, the orange consists of different vitamins and things you need. But now you want to do the most. It says, but became vain in their imagination. Just because you have an imagination, that's how you get, you know, you could be whatever you want to be and all this other stuff. And their foolish heart, you try to keep, you know, push that crap to kids and etc. You get them in the youth. It says, and their foolish heart was darkened, professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the incorruptible God into an image like to corruptible men and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. It says, wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness, which is something that's going to allow you to not be, you see what I'm saying, inherit the kingdom of God, enter. It says, through the lust of their own hearts, meaning your mind, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie, because he made things a certain way. You got Adam and Eve, man. You got Adam and Steve now. It says, wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. It says, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie and worshiped and served the creature more than the creator. See that? It says, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections. For even their woman did change the natural use into that which is against nature. You see? And likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one towards another. Men with men working that which is unseemly and receiving in themselves recompense of their error, which was meat. See that? So there you go, man. Even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. And these are all the same things that's gonna get you verse 32, who knowing that the judgment of God, it says that they which commit such things are worthy of death. Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Now, real quick, let's get this word. I gotta pull another one up, man, because I'm gonna close this out in a second. You know, I've been going a little minute. Let's get this real quick though. Natural, right? And we're gonna get nature. Come on.
Natural.
Yeah, existing in or caused by nature, not made or caused by humankind. See that? You're trying to put something together that don't even go. See? Of or in agreement with the character or makeup of. See that? It says, or circumstances surrounding someone or something. So you got, obviously you got teeth that go, you know, in the holes of your mouth, man. You know, it's simple. It's very simple. It's clear what lines up and what doesn't. phenomenon. So you got nature, the basic inherent features of something, especially when seen as characteristics of it. You know, peanut butter and jelly. See what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It's just too simple, man. This place has got to go, man. I'm not even finna try to even do the most with this. So Trump was against it. This dude pushes it now, because that's all it's about. On his first day, President Joe Biden issued an executive order strengthening anti-discrimination protections for the LGBTQ community, making a quick turnaround from Trump administration policies. It says under the new executive guidance, federal agencies are to assume that laws forbidding discrimination apply to orientation and gender identity, not just race, religion, and gender and national origin. You see that? So if a man want to be this, he could be this. If a woman want to be this, he could be that. It says the measure was part of a slew of orders Biden signed shortly after his swearing in. What did he swear in on? What did the man swear in on, man? See that? What's the man swearing in on? Probably ain't no telling what that is. What that say on the side? You know what I'm saying? See if I can get this pulled up real quick. Come on now. All right. Madness, man. These are devils of the earth, man. All right, where we at? Nah, that ain't gonna work. But if you put that in and you go find that image yourself, you can see that's a Holy Bible, man. It's crazy. There it is. There you have it. Gotcha. See what I'm saying? Now, what does the Lord say about these type of things? And then ain't no telling what that dude swore in on. They're like a damn Harry Potter book. You know what I'm saying? Nigga swore in on the goblet of fire. But nonetheless, it's a Bible. Looks appear to be the Bible. You know? Now, okay, so that's an oath, right? Let's go here real quick. This is I believe, what's that? Psalm 62. You know what? Yeah, let's try to grab that. I think that's what it is. $62. Nah, that ain't it. It said it might be 60. Let's try that. I got another one off the top of my head. Yep, there go the vows. Yep, Psalm 61 and 5. It says, "For thou, O God, hast heard my vows. Thou hast given me the heritage of those that fear thy name." Jumping down to 7, he shall abide before God forever. O prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve him. So I will sing unto thy name forever, that I may daily perform my vows. Now, let's get this real quick, and I'm gonna try to run through these last ones and close this out. This is Ecclesiastes in the 8th chapter. Matter of fact, that's Ecclesiastes in the 5th chapter. Verse 4. It says, when thou vowest a vow unto God, defer not to pay it, for he hath no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed. You see, better it is that thou shouldest not vow. Better it is that thou shouldest not vow than thou shouldest vow and not pay. See that? Ooh, suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin. Neither say thou before the angel that it was an error. Wherefore should God be angry at thy voice and destroy the work of thine hands? And what's the work of that man's hand? See that? Deceit, man. Literally. Let's go here real quick. What is a vow? You know? That ain't a damn wedding. It says solemnly promise to do a specified thing. Woo, man. See that? So what's up with this, Joe? What's up with this, Joe Biden? You know, what's going on? The Lord ain't dealing with this. See what I'm saying? The Lord not dealing with that, man. The Lord is not dealing with that. Ezekiel in the 33rd chapter tell you that. You know, he ain't dealing with that. His own people do that. And that's why they about to be destroyed. But you know that. You just the devil, bro. That's all it is. This is verse 31, Ezekiel 31 and 31, 33 and 31. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them, for with their mouth they shew much love. You see, but their heart goeth after covetousness. And that's what the Lord gonna judge you off of, your mind, man. It ain't about and not in the sense of what you think, but what you truly own. Because your actions, that's what lines up. That's what the Lord look at. He don't care you say this and then nah, bro. Here it is, you swearing and you don't mean none of it. So that's how he's looking at your heart. You know, your truth, your sincerity. This is 17 and 9. It says, Jeremiah, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the rein, Satan, and to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings. See that? So yeah, that's just what America has coming. This dude done further pushing this. It says, today, millions of Americans can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that their president and their government believe discrimination based on orientation and gender identity is not only intolerable, but illegal. Whoo, man, that's crazy, man. The advocacy groups, presidents, Alfonso Davis said in a statement, yeah, because you know you the wicked, and you gonna make you just revealing it, man. Because the elect know all this, man. You know, Lord willing, we those men, women, and children. Verse 1, second Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 1. It says, Salakia. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short, and in death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. See that? So they know that this is going into the elite. They know who they are. It says, verse 7, let us fill ourselves with costly lot. It says, for our time is a very shadow that passes away, and after our end there is no returning, for it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Yeah, Edomites are written to be eradicated, so-called white people. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. It says, let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place. All these statues and idols and crap like that. For this is our portion, and our lot is this. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. See, these are wicked people. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. You see, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice. You see, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. And we get that word feeble real quick. And we're going to get what their strength is. These people, Satan, see, lacking physical strength, especially a result of age or illness, faint, yet weak, puny, infirm, faint, lacking strength of character. You see, yeah, they faint-hearted. Look, spiritless. For that which is spiritless, meaning carnal, lacking courage, vigor of vivacity, vivacity, depressed, downcast, melancholy. All right, now read that one more time. Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 11, 2 and 11. Salaki, let our strength be the law of justice. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. And really, what they saying right here, when you go into it, we go back real quick. Feeble, because lacking physical strength. You see, especially as a result of age or illness. Because really, they looking at us as faint. You see what I'm saying? They looking at our way as faint, being spiritual, because it's not is weak. So they said, let our strength be the law of justice. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. Because the righteous, they're spiritual, and these people are carnal. You see what I'm saying? So their strength is being carnal, and that they make it carnality the law. But they swearing on the Bible. See, they're the devil. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth, because really they're feeble, and they know that. But they pretty much look at what's opposite of them as being feeble, meaning weak. Because really they're feeble, because we're not spiritless. A synonym to feeble is spiritless. That's them. And then think about it. These so-called white people, they ain't, come on, man. They ain't got no strength. Jake, they don't have any physical strength. That's why they do the, you know what I'm saying? Jake came all perfect, man. Our people got natural, ability. I'm gonna get one more on this and we're gonna move on, because you got to see this NBA stuff, man. This is crazy. This is Psalms 103rd chapter, I believe. And let's see. What am I looking for? Okay, that's that. I'm looking for that might be 10. Let's try 106. You know what? I think that might be 107, but I'm gonna look it up real quick. Satan, right here. Yeah, 109. Okay. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand. Yeah, and that's that go in the strength, man. You see, so their right hand is Satan, man. So they letting Satan, which is means adversary, be the strength. You see what I'm saying? Of justice. Act as the law of justice. See that? So pretty much that's gonna oppose everything that the Lord wants as the law, has as being law. You know, so you just can't make this stuff up, man. So that's why I say today millions of Americans can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that their president and their government believe discrimination and based on, you know, orientation and gender identity is not only intolerable but illegal. The advocacy group's president, Alfonso Davis, said in a statement. So there you go, man. So yeah, you see that? It says you know, they protect its workers from discrimination related to, you know, orientation and gender identity. A bunch of confusion going on. So these people can, you know, be teachers and substitute teachers and dealing with, you know, even all that stuff is over with. So it's just funny, man, that the ruling applies explicitly, you know, to discrimination in the workplace, whereas Biden's executive orders makes clear the safeguards extend to other areas like housing and education. See that? All persons should receive equal treatment under the law, no matter their gender identity or orientation. The White House said in a statement. So there you go. And they the White House. Shit is, these people gotta go, man. They have to go. The Lord has to destroy you people. You know, and tell you right here, Trump went with it, so he came and turned it around. But Trump time was completely bad too. Look at all that happened on Trump's watch. This devil's gonna be worse. Ugh, y'all people disgusting. You're disgusting. You're damn disgusting, man. And it's a scripture I'm thinking of. I can't even think because this shit is crazy. You know, so shit is finna get real nasty, man. It's finna get bad out here. You know, sorry, it's finna get worse. But all praise to how about Shemel Shah. He finna destroy this place, man. And then this is another thing he signed off on. I can breathe again. Affected families celebrate the end of the Muslim ban. So he, you know, finna let the so-called Muslims come in, which don't make no goddamn sense because that's gonna cause that's beautiful because it's gonna breed the civil war. You know how much stuff the so-called Muslims have you know been afflicted with by the so-called white man, and you gonna let them in after Trump is trying to keep them out? See that? So this is it. It says not being able to bring her mother from Iran to the U.S. because of the Trump administration's anti-Muslim travel ban. Tried everything she could think of. She applied for waivers. They weren't ridiculous. So how you think these people? You come on, man. You already revealed to them you don't fuck with them. So how you think they're gonna feel now that you don't let them in? Because that's how you know the Lord is in control. You know, Madavi began to feel hopeless. You done kept these people away from the family they couldn't get to. That her mother wouldn't be there to help raise her son. She tried her best to forget the idea entirely. See that? It's crazy, man. It's gone. Bye-bye. It's gone. Referring to the band. And then it's shit. I mean, this is beautiful, man. I gotta get a quick scripture real quick. This is Genesis. It's like not Genesis. This is Psalms in the 118th chapter. I'm trying to, you know, speak on this real quick. Psalms 118 and 17. You know, Slakia. Verse 20. Let me see where we at. At 23. It says, "This is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes." Yeah, because the Lord is setting these people up for outright failure. You see what I'm saying? It's beautiful, man. He got these people doing what they doing. They don't even realize it, man. They think they know what's going on, but they don't, man. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he willeth. You know what I'm saying? Lord's controlling all of this, man. Don't ever forget. You know, here it is. They got one damn way. And the Lord, like, nah, you're gonna do this. This is Wisdom of Solomon 7:16. It says, for in his hand are both we and our words, all wisdom also. See what you do, what you're instructed to do, and knowledge of workmanship. This is Job in the 12th chapter. Job 12:9. It says, who knoweth not in all these that the hand of the Lord hath wrought this, and whose hand is the soul of every living thing and the breath of all mankind. So you go. So the Lord is running everything that's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this up. This is Job 5. And I'm going to jump down to 12. It says, it's a setup. It says to set up on high those that be low, those which mourn may be exalted to safety. What do you need safety from? Because the Lord's going to destroy America in his earth. He's about to get rid of this place. He disappointed, tell you that in Amos, the 9th chapter, in the 8th verse. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. See? So all the stuff you trying to plan, the Lord is disappointing that, man, because he comes in the middle of the night, you know, and he keeps man from his way and seals his instruction, you know. Because what is this going to result in? It's going to result in these people being on the inside now, and they fuck around, burn America up, man. You know, these dudes, you know, these so-called Muslims, you know, Ishmael, they like tying the bombs to them and all type of stuff, man. You know. Let me see. Yep. Job 33. And I'm gonna start at 14. It says, for the Most High speaketh once, yeah, twice, yet man perceiveth it not. See, he right in your head, you don't even know it. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, it says, in slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. You see, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. You see that? Ooh, he keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. So yeah, the Lord, if he don't want you to die, you might have something planned tomorrow that can, you know, it's liable to get you killed. The Lord had you go do something else because that ain't his will. See that? So, all right, chaos is about to break out. Civil war. You can read that in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, because that's what's gonna happen. But this damn devil, he's so damn proud. You know, he ain't worried about none of that. I got something real quick. This is Psalms 10. I forgot I had these scriptures pulled up. You see how much time I'm on. Okay, yeah, I'm about to close out in a second. All right. So this is let's see, Isaiah. Let me get Psalms 10:1. Why standest thou off afar, O Lord? Why hidest thou self in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride, though persecute the poor, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Yeah, because you're worthy of death, creating all these damn wicked ass laws. You see what I'm saying? You see, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. You see, as for all his enemies, he puffeth at them, which goes back into this. You know, why would you allow these Muslims in when they're your enemies? Really, because you know you've bugged them out. You see what I'm saying? You've bugged them out. And they've drunk of because it tell you in Revelation, the 18th chapter. Let me grab it real quick. Revelation 18. Revelation 18 and 3. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of her fornication. You see that? And the kings of the earth, see, all nations, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundancy of her delicacies. Yeah, and that's why they come here, because they think they can live the American dream, get more than what they had. You Ishmaelites, you in for a rude awakening, man. But you bugged out. Why? Babylon, Slaki, Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense for all the shit she did, man. You know, this place ran by the so-called white man. Babylon has been, that's why you're bugged out for being here. But why are you bugged out? You see what I'm saying? Why are you bugged out and are here? Why are you here and bugged out? Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, because you're in Babylon drinking of the so-called white man's ways, listening to what he say. They tell you in Job, the 12th chapter, that does not the ear try words? You see what I'm saying? And the ear taste his meat. You see that? It's not them slacking, and the mouth tastes his meat. So paraphrasing, slacking. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. In other words, the Lord is saying these people bugged out, man. You see that? Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, because that's what's going to end up happening. The Lord got these people here just to help, bring forth the civil war and one nation rising up against another one, because they still hate you, you so-called Muslims. And you Muslims still hate Esau. Well, you don't deal with Esau. You don't hate him like us, but, no one deals with so-called white man in America, really. They just use this place. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. Sarcasm. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, because people going to end up seeing. This ain't the place to be. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, because when the Lord give us that power and he really bring the end of this place, that's going to be it, man. That's going to be all she wrote. And I got one more. This is Revelation 17. And the end all be all. This is Revelation 17, and I'm going to start at 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, I'm going to start at 11. And the beast that was and is not, he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and goeth into perdition. See, the son of perdition, Esau. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have, because horns represent kings and kingdoms. It says, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. Because it's Esau's world. Everything come down to Esau and Jacob. So-called white man versus so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, West Indians, man. So-called Afro, fill in the blank people scattered. Anyway, it says, these have in different places across the globe. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. Yeah, resources, etc. It says they're gonna help pretty much go against the scriptures, the people of the Lord, and then a lot of them gonna try to fight with the Lord, when they come back, and the angels. And then we're gonna jump down to the point. This is verse 17. For the Most High had put in their hearts to fulfill his will. You see that? So that's why the so-called Muslim is here. And he banned that Muslim ban. And you can't make this up, man. And to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of God shall be fulfilled, man. You can't make this. Is beautiful. It's getting ready to happen. It's all being set up, man. Though it tarry, wait for it, man. You see? So Esau thinking nothing of you people right now. But when the Lord put the spirit on Ishmael to go crazy, that's going to incite more race. You know how many Muslims about to fill in now that weren't here? They were banned. So this is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. Those are the laws. And that right grievousness which they have prescribed. Because nobody want to deal with no damn bugged out people thinking they this and ain't really that. And, she thinks she's this and it's crazy, man. Your teacher, it's nuts, man. To turn aside the needy from judgment. We need to know the right thing to do. We already at the bottom. They want our people, changing who they are and all. It's crazy, man. Because that's what it's going to influence them to do. It says, and to take away the right from the poor of my people. And the right is what the words say. You see, that the widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. See that? And that's going to keep us, they pretty much trying to keep the birthright from us, man, by taking a right away from us. Because what's right? The word of the Lord, man. You see? Because we ain't got no God, it ain't talking about the rights here. Because we ain't never had no damn rights here, man. We're going to be justified in the Lord, man. All right? So I got a couple more, and that's going to be it. We're going to move on. This is another thing, too, they just did. Trump moves before he left. It said Trump, he lifted the coronavirus-related travel restrictions for much of Europe, the United Kingdom, Ireland, etc. And it said that Biden was going to have to redo that. But these devils working hand in hand. Nonetheless, these devils working hand in hand, because that's going to let more people in here that might be sick, you know, because they really probably putting shit out here. And then he going to put the ban back on. You know, because shit all set up, man. The Lord, yeah, he instructs them to, you know, play out fraud, but it's only to bring forth what's written, period. And then he'll give them times where, like how he said he was gonna they further the affliction. The Lord can lead you to do what you want to do, you know. Thus they'll go on in further affliction and really show like them, they really the devil, you know. But once again, the Lord ordained that. He's controlling that. Then he hit pause on them to make them chill out again. See, put the chain back on them. Now moving on, this is the last part of this. It says, so, you know, Biden, he done signed off on a bunch of destruction coming to this place. And this is NBA celeb support jab. I could come back and do a you know, a part 2 on that. That's what I'm gonna do, because I ain't gonna keep this going. I'm gonna say this, but I will just say, you know, I'll say this, man. All right. So I'll come back and do a the 37th episode on this. You know, going into the NBA, Lord willing, how about Shemel Shah Windler, the NBA / celebrity support the jab. I'll probably just dedicate it to that, you know, or something else that may be important, because that's pretty much a lot to know. So we'll stop right there. I'm gonna give all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, right? All praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His Son, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And you know, till next time, I'm gonna say shalom. I covered everything. Make sure.